Kids Sports Center at breakfast, and here we are talking about basketball.
The lineups for the Bulls are Derrick Rose, Ben Gordon, John Simon, Tyler Simons, and Joakim Noah.
The lineup for the Celtics are Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Glenn Davis, and Henry Perkins.
Today's game is going to be the Boston Celtics versus the Bulls at 12 o'clock noon. And what I'm saying is that there is no chance that Kevin Garnett is not going to come back from his injury, what happened when they were playing against the Orlando Magic. So what happened was when he tried to go on an alley-oop, he missed and he hit his knee on the floor and he injured his knee, and there is no chance he's coming back.
That had to hurt when that happened.
Well, I believe you on that one, but I still think the Bulls have a chance of winning. And if I had to say, I would say that the Bulls will win 4-2 in the playoffs and advance to either play Philly or Orlando.
I think so too.
No, the Boston is going to beat them 4-3.
But the chances.
See, you
Kevin
need Garnett.
Garnett.
You need Garnett.
But we still have Ray
lead the
Allen and Paul
Celtics.
Pierce.
But you see, Rose can lead, Gordon can lead, and you got Thomas with those blocks.
And
Yeah, but
Joakim Noah with the tips. And they missed.
But John Summers has no defense or no overall over Paul Pierce, because Paul Pierce is way better than John Summers and Ray Allen is better than Ben Gordon.
Well, if you had to say, I would put Ray Allen and Ben Gordon the same at accuracy at threes, because they both can be clutch. They both can knock down a three when the team needs it. But at the same time, I think that Gordon has no D, and that I think they need to double team Pierce when he's driving in, and they need to put Rose on maybe Allen and just leave Rondo, leave him where he is, because he's good. But they're not really gonna pass it to him. They're just gonna give Pierce and Allen when they need it.
They are gonna give it to Rondo if he's wide open. Yes, they will, and he can
Sure.
drive it in too.
He can drive it in too.
But Joakim Noah was blocking.
Yeah,
Alright, now let's talk about the Cavs and the Pistons game at 3.
The Cavs are gonna win this game because when they played against Philly, they rested all their best players for the playoffs, and they lost to Philly anyways. And so now their lineup is gonna be Delonte West, Mo Williams, Wally Suriak, LeBron James, Ben Wallace, and Judas Ilgauskas.
And the score was against Cavs lost by 110 to 111. So that was the score against the.
But I think I definitely agree with you about the Cavs beating the Detroit. But I still think the Pistons have a chance of winning, because you still have Rasheed Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Allen Iverson, which he's coming back to the playoffs. He's gonna get a chance to play us. Either he's a starter or bench, and you still got Richard Hamilton. So all those four right there, you still need to watch, even though they're in 8th place. They're a veteran team, and Cavs, Boston Pistons needs to stop LeBron James when he's driving in. They need to
Stop Mo Williams when he's outside.
they need to stop Mo Williams. You just need to play hard, play smart in order to be the #1 team. But I still think the Pistons can defeat the Cavs, but at the same time, I do agree that the Cavs will definitely beat Detroit.
I do too.
The Cavs are gonna win the Pistons 4-2. And let's talk about how Vince Carter is gonna go with the New Orleans rookie picks into free agency.
Well, I think Carter's gonna have a better season than he was with New Jersey. He's gonna get a chance to go to the playoffs. He's gonna get a chance to play with Chris and David and Tyson. So I think 18 points would be good for him, even though it's not really good. But 18 points is good,
Especially when he has that injury in Israel.
At least you'll get a chance. You maybe get a chance to go to the playoffs. or maybe the championship, but at least Carter gets a chance, and maybe he'll get to the All-Star game and play with Kobe and the rest of the All-Stars.
I think so too.
And that would be a good team
Yeah,
for the West.
the West will
Western
win then. The West.
Now let's talk about LA. You see, LA, they're the number one team.
And so
They lost
Cavs.
like 17 games.
The Cavs only lost
Cavs only lost 16.
16.
They had the same record as the Boston Celtics last year. So, Utah's gonna be putting up a fight against LA. But I do know that LA's gonna win. You know, you gotta stop Darren Williams, you gotta stop Andre, you gotta stop Mehmet. But I still think that Kobe and Gasol is gonna take it to the next round, go to the championship. And the championship, I believe that Cavs and LA is gonna go. Cavs are gonna go down to Game 7. The Cavs are gonna win. LeBron's gonna get his first ring. Cavs are gonna win. They're gonna be the 09 championship. The next year, Kobe's gonna probably lead LA to a better team. Probably gonna get better people in the free agency, the draft. But I do think that the Cavs are gonna win the championship this year.
I think so too. Yeah, good.
And their MVP of the year for the NBA Finals is going to be LeBron James.
Now let's talk about who do you guys think the MVP of the year should be? Should it be LeBron? Should it be Kobe? Or should it be Dwayne?
I say LeBron James because he puts up most of the points on his team. He gets rebounds, he gets assists, he does what he needs to do.
I say Wayne because he's good also. He has dunks. Well, LeBron James too, but I say Dwayne.
If I had to say, I would also say LeBron James. The reason for LeBron is because he's having a terrific year. Not only does he put up points, you also got to look at the assists, the rebounds. You got to look at the blocks, the field goal percentage. And I think Kobe's putting up 5 rebounds, 4 assists, like 27 points. I mean, he's good too, but if you had to pick the best MVP, it would probably be LeBron James.
Yeah.
Probably be LeBron. The defensive player of the year would probably go to Howard. And then you got Tyrese Thomas, who would probably be in the all defensive.
Let's talk about the rookie of the year.
Oh, rookie of the year. That is definitely Derrick Rose.
Chicago.
But for the three, but they had 3 pairs. It was between Michael Beasley, O.J. Mayo, and Derrick Rose. But when they looked at all the highlights, Derrick Rose came out to be the rookie of the year.
He came out. Derrick Rose not only is a point guard, he can still jump, he can still dunk, he can still get assists, he can still lead, he can still shoot. O.J. Mayo could do the same.
So Derrick Rose.
I think Derrick Rose is, but I still think Derrick Rose is the best.
Yeah, I say Derrick Rose is the rookie of
I
the
still
year.
think Derrick Rose.
So, I say he's going to get it.
Now let's say, who do you guys think is gonna be the next Bulls All-Star player?
I say Derrick.
I would say Tyrese Thomas or John Salmon.
I say Derrick. He's good. He don't.
I would say Derrick, but he still needs a little practice. I mean, there's a lot more NBA.
He's gonna.
And there's still a lot more Eastern and point guards better than Derrick, and so.
But Derrick Rose
But
is
you
good.
can also look at Ben Gordon. I mean, he's putting up 20. John Solomon's doing the same thing. He's got Thomas, but he's putting up 12, 15. But if I had to say, I would probably pick John Salmon when it's off.
Let's talk about Trent Howard. He's good. He put up 30 points. Did one game he put 30. He's good. He's one of my favorite honorables. The second is Derrick Rose. So the Bulls are doing good this year. Even last year they were 40.
If I had to say, I would say Chicago will get eliminated in the second round.
No, they might be Orlando.
It might be Orlando, but if I had to say, I think it's Chicago. We get eliminated second round. After the second round, Chicago's eliminated, and you got those other teams playing. You got like Boston and Cleveland and Philly and then Atlanta. But we gotta hope Atlanta beats Miami, because if we advance all the way to face Miami, we can't stop Dwayne Wade.
Or Michael Beasley or just
Can't stop Dwayne.
That's Kids Sports and Breakfast.
Goodbye. See you later.
See you later.